Dr. Keith Ablow with another Pain to Power video. This one is about the fact that sometimes you got to be a bit of a sleuth in your own existence. You got to be a detective to gather parts of your life story. And why is that? That's because very often we don't have all the information we need. There are many characters in our lives, very important ones. We may have grown up with, we may have befriended in life. These may be our parents, they may be, as I said, friends, they may be siblings, and they have parts of our stories. They have memories of us. They may have interacted with us in ways that we don't quite understand. And you may have to be a bit of a private detective or an investigator of your own existence in order to gather, almost like you would do on Ancestry.com, but this is sort of instead lifestory.com or paintopower.com. Yeah, paintopower.com. You may have to reach out to those people and say, kind of like Columbo, and probably there are a lot of young people out there that don't remember Columbo, but he was this detective. He dressed in a raincoat. He'd always be scratching his head saying, I still don't get this. Right, the story. You still might not get your own life story, and you may not be as powerful as you can be if you had a full grasp of your life story, if you don't go and ask people. When I was growing up, I don't quite remember why it is that we ended up not talking as much, or, hey, I don't recall exactly why. Can you fill me in again on why you don't have much to do with my sister, or whatever it might be? There's so many different possibilities. It could be that you reach out to a friend who knew you long ago, or knew you in college, or a business partner who can give you kind of that 360-degree survey, if you will, and fill in some blanks for you and say, yeah, okay, now that you're asking me why I felt like our partnership needed to dissolve, it's interesting we never really talked about it deeply. Here's why. And it could be something as simple as that. It could be something much deeper. But don't be afraid, with care, to reach out to those folks that you think were actors in the drama, the evolving drama of your life story, and go get some of the data. Because you know what? That's your privilege. That's your right to assemble as much information that constitutes you as possible, because this is not a game. We're looking for power. What does power come from? It comes from having the requisite tools and the needed information to then go forward feeling confident and having self-esteem. You can't do that if you don't have the information that you need. So just a little hint, you may have to be a bit of a sleuth, a little investigator of your own life story in order to become the most powerful version of yourself that you can be. And we're not going to settle for anything less.